everyone. I see some folks are joining us. Hi everyone. Hi. Hello everybody. I'm Becky of Becky's Bakery. Hi. We're going to be doing some cookie decorating today, which is so exciting. I'm just going to wait a few minutes to see if more folks join us, and then I will... Oh, hi Sterling. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. I'm good. How are you, Jenny? My name is Becky of Becky's Bakery, and I'm going to be joining you today to decorate some sugar cookies. And I have some pretty cool designs, which I'll show you in a few minutes. So yeah, my name is Becky. I use she, her pronouns. Hi, I'm doing so good. I'm so excited to be joining you all today. This is so much fun. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. I hope you had a great Friday. I'm so excited to be here and to share some cookie decorating fun with you guys. It's going to be so great. I'm going to wait a few minutes and then we'll see who joins us, and then I'll get started decorating some cookies. We'll just wait maybe one more minute and then we'll get started. There's 6 of us in here. How's everybody doing today? Oh, welcome to Best Buddies. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Okay, let's get started, and then if folks join, they can see the cookies as we get decorating. So I'm Becky of Becky's Bakery. Happy Youth Day. Today is International Youth Day, which is super exciting. So I have some Youth Day themed cookies that I'm going to share with everybody. So I'm Becky of Becky's Bakery, and I bake mostly sugar cookies, and that's what you're going to see today. I started Becky's Bakery about 3.5 years ago, and I started watching the Food Network show that has like the Christmas baking challenge. That's how I really started decorating cookies. And well, first I saw them decorating and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks like so much fun. I want to try. And so I did. I bought the ingredients and things, and I looked online for directions and what to do, and I started decorating. And I just haven't stopped. I really enjoyed it. And then people started reaching out to me because they wanted to buy cookies, and they wanted to get cookies for their loved ones, for special events and things like that. And so that's how I started Becky's Bakery. So yeah, I started one day and I just really haven't stopped. It's kind of snowballed into something really, really cool. So that's how I started Becky's Bakery and how it all came to be. And now I've been doing it for 3.5 years, and I've collected a lot of baking stuff. I have a lot of cookie cutters. I buy lots and lots of cookie cutters. I'm wondering if anyone wants to guess around how many cookie cutters I have. I'll give you a hint. It's in the triple digits. That's how many cookie cutters I have. So if you want to comment and guess, you definitely can. It's a lot. Every time people get me cookie cutters for gifts now, they get me different like baking related items because everyone knows I'm so into cookies and decorating and baking. So I'll let you folks know I have over 300 cookie cutters. That's how many I have. And I love it. I want more. So I have over 300 cookie cutters and lots of baking related items. Now I'm going to get into the cookie decorating, and I made some special designs that I've pre-prepared that I'm going to add to today. And that's because I use, do I have a favorite cookie cutter? That's such a good question. Oh my gosh, it's like having to choose out of 300. That's so crazy. There's so many to pick from. But I think I have... I have some rainbow ones I really like. Those are super cute. I have some unicorn ones that are super fun. What else? I use the most used cookie cutter I have is a ring cookie cutter. And I use that one a lot because I make a lot of cookies for wedding related events. So if someone's getting married, if they're having an engagement, a bridal shower, the wedding itself, So my ring cookie cutter is definitely my most used one. And I think that may be my favorite cookie, actually, now that you asked that as well. I do it the most, and so I probably think it's my most favorite. So I made a bunch of cookies that I'm going to be filling in, and you'll see what I mean in a second. And that's because I used my projector in advance. What that means is I have a projector, like you would project an image on a screen. I have a cookie projector. So I hook up my phone and I pick the photo I want, and the projector projects the image on the cookie. And then I'm able to use my icing to trace the image. So when I'm doing something that's really, really detailed, I use my projector because I wouldn't be able to do it without it. I'm not a very good drawer. So I use the projector, and it really, really helps me to draw out the design that I want to do. And so that allowed me to, one, I made this cookie. So it's backwards in the photo or in the video, but it says Youth Day, August 12th, which is today because it is International Youth Day. And so together, what I'm going to do with you folks is I'm going to fill in the letters. So I outlined them, and I outlined the little hands using my projector, and then now I'll get to color it in. So you can see that. And then you might recognize this next one, but I also outlined this. Can you tell what this is? I'm going to color it in. So once the colors come through, maybe it'll be a little bit more obvious. But can you tell what this is going to be? Might be familiar to some of you. But yeah, I used my projector to trace out this image. It is the logo, yeah. So I prepared all the colors I'm going to need. See, here are my colors. And then I'm going to fill in the cookie. Now, this is royal icing. This is just a special type of icing that cookiers usually use for decorating cookies because the icing dries harder. So you can package them, you can carry them around, and they're not going to break as easily, or they're not going to get squished like your cake, right? If you squish down on a cake, the icing will squish too. But this, if you touch it once it's dry, it holds its shape really well. So this is called royal icing. Right now it's a liquid, it's in its liquid form, but once you let it dry and it hardens, it's easier to move around, you can package them. Yeah, so like this one is dried. I did the outline yesterday, and if I touch it, it doesn't squish. It's still good. So that's the special kind of icing that I use, is called royal icing, and it allows that to happen. So it dries harder. The cookie is still soft when you eat it, but the icing itself has a little bit of a crunch to it. Okay, what advice would you give to someone who doesn't know how to bake? Oh, that's a great question. I would start slow and with easy recipes. Recipes that don't take too many ingredients. I would go on Google and start with maybe like a chocolate chip cookie. And I would Google easy chocolate chip cookie recipes. Things that are easy, that have minimal instructions. Some cookies and some baked goods are even no bake, which means you don't even have to bake them. You don't even have to put them in the oven. And so I would start with easy recipes. I would search that like on Google, easy dessert recipes or easy baking recipes, and I would start with those. That might be really helpful when you're starting off baking. Because it can be intimidating. Baking is not easy, and I certainly bake sometimes, and it doesn't turn out how I want it to. So it's definitely trial and error, certainly. So I'm gonna get started doing the decorating. I'm just gonna move my screen down a little bit just so you can see the surface that I'm going to be decorating at a little bit better. So bear with me as I just move this down. I have it on a stand, so hopefully the phone doesn't collapse on me. There we go. So hopefully you can see this surface a little bit better, and this is where I'm going to be doing the cookies. Now, I'm going to let's start with the logo. So here's our logo again. So I know this person is going to be yellow. So I have yellow prepared. Here it is. Now each icing I have two consistencies of. So each color I have two bags of. So I have two yellow, I have two orange, two purple, and two teal-ish colors. And that's because I use two consistencies when I'm decorating cookies. I use a thicker one and a thinner one. The thicker one I use to do the outline, and then the thinner one I use to fill in the outline. And the thicker one is going to keep all of my icing inside, so it's like a border. So I do a thicker one outside and a thinner one inside, and the thicker one makes sure all of my thinner icing stays in. So now that my outline is there, I'm gonna use my thinner consistencies to fill in my image. So I'm gonna get yellow and do this. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. So I got my phone ready so I could turn it off. Oh, did I? There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna get my thinner consistency yellow, and this one hasn't been cut yet. So I'm gonna get my scissors and cut off the end. Just like that. And then here, if you look over here, you could see the icing coming out, right? So now I'm gonna take this icing and I'm gonna start filling in my person. Just like that. It's kind of like coloring, right? Like I have, oh my gosh, someone wants to get a hold of me, but not right now. You fill in the design, kind of like coloring. Now, I have my toothpick, and what I use my toothpick for is I get the icing and I use it to push the icing to the edges, because sometimes the icing doesn't make it all the way to the edge. So I get my toothpick and I just move the icing around so it touches all of the borders. Just like you would coloring. I'm trying to stay inside the lines. I mean, sometimes it doesn't happen, and that's like my coloring too, but I try my best to stay inside the lines. So there's our little yellow person. Now I have orange to do the next person. So I do the same thing. I cut off the tip and then I start coloring in the person. Just like that. Again, sometimes I don't do inside the lines like I'd like to. So then I have my orange person. I get my toothpick and then I move the icing towards the edge, just like I'm coloring. There we go. There we go. I'm so sorry. Let me just grab this. Hello? I can't talk right now. I'll call you back later. Bye. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. I'm the only one home, so no one else is available to pick up the phone. Now the background, can you make a best, well, this one is for all of us. This is our collective Best Buddies cookie. So now I'm going to do the background, right? Because all of the back is this, like a teal color. Would you say it's teal? So I cut off the end of this one too. And now I do the background. Oh, I forgot their little hands. So this is a yellow hand. I forgot it goes across. So this is yellow. And this one is orange. Just like that. There we go. Can you tell what it looks like? Can you tell the people are there? It's a little wet, so I can't move it too much. Now I'm going to do the teal. There we go. I trace the people. What's everyone's favorite cookie? Put it in the comments. Let me know what your favorite cookie is. I'm curious. These are sugar cookies. So it's a vanilla sugar cookie, and the icing has lemon juice in it. So it's like a lemon royal icing. But I love a chocolate chip cookie. I think that's my favorite cookie. What are folks' favorite cookie? Chocolate chip? Yes, me too, me too. It's probably one of the best cookies, I think. But I'm biased because I love chocolate. So now I'm taking my toothpick again and I'm moving the colors into the edge again, like I said I did last time. I'm filling in all the little holes, just like that. Okay. Now we did that color, and now I'm gonna do the bottom, which is purple. Okay, so I cut that one, and now I'm gonna do purple. There we go. There we go. And I think the bottom purple has black polka dots, if I'm not mistaken. So I made some black as well, so I can put little polka dots. So I get my black ready. Sometimes you have to take some of the icing out of the end if it's dried a little bit. And now I put in black polka dots, just like that. There we go. Now this also has some black lines, right, that pop out, but because it's still wet, I can't add it just yet. What else did you learn how to bake? I really do the cookies a lot. That's the thing I'm best at. I do like to bake other things like cupcakes and things, but cookies is definitely what I like the best. So there's the cookie. Isn't that fun? You see the logo? So yeah, when it would dry, then I would add those black detail lines. But right now it's wet, so if I added that, it would sink right in. But you can really tell it's the logo. Okay, so that's one of the cookies we have to decorate. Another one we have is this one for Youth Day. So I outlined it, as I said, with the projector. And then now I'm gonna color it in. Ooh, geez. So I'm gonna match the color of the outline to the inside. So the Y is black, it's purple. So I'm gonna get my purple color and I'm gonna fill it in. Again, just like we're coloring. I think that's the best way to describe it, is like coloring. And then I take my toothpick and I move the icing around just to make sure it's touching all of the sides. Then the O is yellow. So I take the yellow and I fill it in just like that. Then I move that around. And then I get the teal color for the U. Just like that. Then the orange color for the T. Okay. And then purple again. Okay, I can't add you to the live video right now just because it's too hard when doing the cookies. But I'm so glad you're here watching. I really appreciate it. I'm only going to be making 3 cookies. So I did the logo and now we're doing the Youth Day one. Do you see how it's filled in? And it's the same matching colors as the logo, so they look so nice together. Now, do we think I should fill in the hands or does it look cute with them not filled in? I think it might be fun to fill them in. So we'll try and see how it goes. So I have the one hand that's purple. So I get my purple and I fill it in so slowly. This one I have to go slowly because it's so tiny. If I go too fast, I might go outside the lines. But it's okay if you do, really. The good thing about cookies is that no matter what the cookie looks like, it tastes the same, which is really yummy. So even if you're like, oh, I wish the design looked a little bit different, at least you know it's going to taste good. And I think the taste is the most important part. So that's good. That's art. Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you to say. Do you see the hand filled in? I think that's really cute. I like the way that turned out. I think I'm going to try and do them all. So now I get my yellow for the middle hand. And again, I have to go pretty slowly because these are such small details and they're so little. So it's better I go slowly. Okay. And then I use my toothpick and I move the icing around so that it goes in all the little holes and corners and stuff. There's the second one. And then the last one is my orange. So I take my orange, again, nice and slowly to fill that in, my little hand. Okay. There we go. What do we think? Is that cute for Youth Day? I think that turned out pretty good. And it has the matching colors, right? Can you see? Oh, I think that turned out really good. Okay, so that's our Youth Day one. And then I made another one that says Best Buddies. See there? And I thought I would add some lines towards it of all the different colors. I thought that would be cute. Best Buddies. So for this one, I'm gonna take my thicker icing. So for all of the coloring in, I use the thin one, right? But now I'm gonna be using the thicker colors. And that will help me with the details so that they don't sink, that they'll stay really nice. So for this, I have to cut these again. Oh no, I did it already. And now I'm just gonna add some lines, kind of like emphasizing what the Best Buddies. So just like this, kind of like those lines that are in the logo, I'm gonna do that. All around the cookie, or around the words. Best Buddies. Just like that, see? But I'm gonna do that with each color. So I'm gonna do that with purple, and I'm gonna do that with yellow, and I'm gonna do that with the teal and the orange. I think that'll be cute. And it'll look like we're emphasizing the best buddies. Just like that. Okay. Then we get the teal. How's everybody doing? Does anybody like doing any baking? If so, what do you bake? It's probably yummy. See how I'm doing the lines? This is the thicker icing, so these are better to do the details with. Okay, and now I'm going to do the orange. That's the last one. Okay. The orange is the last one. Okay, and then we do the top. Do you see how it's coming out with all the lines? I think it looks very nice. Okay. Oh, maybe I'll add another blue one or teal. And there we got the best buddies. Me and my friends in Las Vegas, you're in best buddies too. Wow. That's so far. We're in the Toronto area. I'm in the Toronto area. So this is best buddies in Canada, but Canada is so big. And I'm in the Toronto area, which is in Ontario. So Canada has lots of provinces. Oh, you've been in best buddies for years. That's so amazing. It's such a great organization, and you get to meet so many cool people. Oh my gosh, see? The phone fell. Oh my goodness. I knew that might happen, but we're still going. Okay. So we have our cookies. This one the phone kind of dismantled this one a little bit, but you see the logo? And we have our Youth Day cookie, just like that. And we have our Best Buddies cookie, just like that. You've been in Best Buddies in Washington, D.C. Wow. In the States. Yeah, we're in Canada. This is Best Buddies Canada that I recently got connected with. And now I have some blank cookies. And so blank cookies are like a blank canvas. It's like a blank piece of paper for coloring or painting, because you can do whatever you want on these cookies. Does anybody have any ideas of maybe what I could try and draw on a cookie, but I'm really not that good? Maybe like a smiley face, or a sun, or a flower, something really easy. I can't do anything too hard without my projector, but I can try my best to do something. I have two of these that I could do. They're, again, a blank canvas, so anything can happen with them. Maybe I'll do a smiley face. I think that could be fun, again, with the colors. So I'll do maybe some purple eyes. So I'm gonna do 2 circles. Or I'm gonna attempt to do 2 circles. I realize you can't really see. A purple Nissan car, that's too hard for me, unfortunately. I would definitely need my projector to do that one. This is just a freehand design. Maybe a smiley face is more my level without my projector. 2 eyes, and then maybe a orange nose. See, sometimes it's not necessarily about how fancy it is. It's just that you've tried and you're having fun. And then you get to eat the cookie at the end, which is always so much fun. Oh, there's our smile. And I think we need some eyebrows. Sometimes I make sound effects when I'm decorating my cookies to go along with it. Hi! Hi, I'm Becky of Becky's Bakery. We're decorating some cookies together. Hi, Jenny. It's so nice to meet you. I'm Becky of Becky's Bakery, and I'm just decorating some cookies. I made one for Youth Day. Today's International Youth Day, so we made this one together. And I also made the Best Buddies logo. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Pretty cool, huh? And now I'm just doing one for fun. This one is a little bit silly. It's just a smiley face on a blank cookie. You love cookies? Oh my gosh, me too. Tell me your favorite kind of cookie. I love to hear what people's favorite kinds of cookies are. I feel like this little cookie needs a pupil. Looks a little bit. There he is. There they are. A little cookie. I have about 5 more minutes with my friends. So let me look what else I was going to talk about. Oh, sometimes when I make a mistake with my cookie, because we all make mistakes, and so sometimes I make mistakes too. Hi Steph, hi. So sometimes sugar cookies are the best. Yes, they are. I agree. This is the kind of cookie I make, is a sugar cookie. It's a vanilla sugar cookie and a lemon royal icing. That's the kind of cookies I make. I think they're very good too. So sometimes when I make a mistake with a cookie, I get upset because I made a mistake, but then I realize I could just erase it and start again. So I get usually maybe a paper towel, or sometimes I'll get a scraper and I just scrape off the icing and I start again. It happens to me a lot, but people make mistakes and so do I. I was wondering if we could have another one, maybe one time, but I think I'm gonna try and save this one so that you can go back and watch it. So maybe if you tuned in later, you can watch it from the beginning and you could see the cookies that we decorated together. So maybe once I finish and I turn off the live, I'll save it so that you can come back and hopefully you'll be able to watch it. Chocolate chip. Oh my gosh, that's such a good choice. I was saying that's probably my favorite kind of cookie, is a chocolate chip cookie. I make a lot of sugar cookies, and maybe that's why I see them so often that sometimes it's nice to try something different, which is my favorite, I think, is a chocolate chip cookie. Here again is the, again that happened. I'm so sorry, folks. I'm using a stand that I thought would work, but apparently it's not always working. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. There we are. We're back together. My goodness. I'm so sorry. I like the sugar cookies from the watering can in Vine. I wonder where that is. The Best Buddies. You live chat with Best Buddies. I like cookies too. You do. Kelly likes cookies. Oh my gosh. I really haven't met anybody that doesn't like cookies. To be honest, I think most people like cookies. Maybe we don't all like the same cookies. Everybody has different things that they like, but I think collectively we all like cookies, which makes sense. They're very yummy. So yeah, I think I'm gonna log off soon, but I'm so glad I got to join, folks. I'll show you again the cookies that we made. So here is the Youth Day cookie, because today is International Youth Day. If you didn't know, it's August 12th, and August 12th is International Youth Day. So today is that. So we made that cookie together with all the little hands. Aren't they cute? And we made one of the Best Buddies logo. Isn't that fun? I love the way this one turned out. I think this is the best one. It's super fun. There we go. And then we made our Best Buddies, name. There we go. I know it's backwards. That's because I'm on the camera on my phone and it flips it. So that's what happens sometimes. And then we just made a smiley face for fun. So if anybody wants to come and see the cookies that I make, you can go on my Instagram page. I printed it out. It's Becky's Bakery, and there's a dot in the middle, and there's 2 Y's. So if you go to Becky's Bakery, bakery has 2 Y's, you'll be able to see the cookies that I make. And it's pretty. You're from Country. Oh, okay, very nice. So yeah, if you ever want to go and see the cookies that I make, you can do that there. But it was so nice to meet everybody. Oh, thank you so much. I really enjoyed doing this and decorating. Again, here's our Youth Day cookie. I think it turned out so well, and this was so fun. I hope you all have a really great day and really great night or evening or morning, wherever you happen to be. It was so nice talking with you, and I hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is. Bye, everyone.